Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Join Jackie Mondays at 10. I hope you have a great weekend. Really feels like spring. Days are getting longer, nice and warm. So lovely. So today's topic, a little bit away from estate planning for once. I'm getting into some broader topics towards the end of the year. And today is about keeping your matter out of court. Now, I mean, it might be a bit surprising to you that a solicitor doesn't want you to go to court because sometimes, it's in our financial interest that a matter goes to court. But no, I don't particularly like the judicial system. I don't think that it gives the best results that it could give. It should be an absolute last resort. And so what do I really ask you to be doing? Well, I think that, and I hope that because we provide this information for you on a regular basis, you feel like you can know and trust us. I'd prefer if you got advice from us earlier rather than at the last minute. So even in relation to the preparation of things, so that it keeps you out of a dispute later. If you've got agreements and things clearly documented early on in the piece, then you have structures which dictate how things settle. So when I'm thinking about business, for example, there are so many people in business together that don't have a document that regulates how they work together. And then, we go into business with rose-colored glasses, but it doesn't stay that way necessarily. If there is a falling out between you, then you've got nothing to regulate how that happens. And then it ends up going to court because you don't have a means of resolving it. Whereas if we put something in place which says how you have to buy or sell the other partner out, what it costs, how that's funded, what circumstances are a compulsory transfer, all these things really prevent a dispute later. As do other things in business, having clear terms and conditions, having your employee agreements up to date, having your privacy policies and employment policies, OH&S policies, all those sorts of things up to date. So early preparation is the first piece of advice. Early advice is the second piece of advice. So as soon as something looks like there is an issue, please come and talk to us, because at least we can give you what options you have that don't involve litigation. So we would prefer that you did negotiate a settlement, that we could help in some way to do that, that we could document what the agreement is, that we could potentially send you off to a free dispute resolution service, that we could send you off to a mediator who is going to take good care of your matter and get a result for you. So early preparation, early advice, and then really understanding your alternatives. And we try to make sure you understand your alternatives when you come to see us at TBA Law, because we do think that it's really important that you avoid litigation. There's some areas of the law where it's compulsory to do mediation before you can start court anyway. So of course, we're going to provide you with the best recommendations for whom to use privately. Every other dispute should also follow a similar path. Try a mediation first. To be honest, a lot of disputed matters are not worth going to court because the time, money, and stress that it costs doesn't equate to the amount of damage that you feel like you've lost. So we really do want to keep your matter out of court. We want to resolve things early. We want to prevent an issue from happening in the first place so we can just follow a pathway that is already in place. But if all those other things fail, let's look at the best alternatives to litigation for you before you end up in court. I hope that is helpful. If you have someone in your life or even in your own business, and you haven't had some of these things addressed, if it's useful for someone, tag their name in the comments, please, or share it with them privately on Messenger. We've now got hundreds of these short videos, so it's a really good place to start. And if you do have an issue, go back and look through our video library on Facebook on our videos tab. If there's a topic you want me to cover, please reach out. You can DM us on this page or find our website. The link is from Facebook across to our website. On the Meet the Team page, you have all our emails there. So please get in touch. Otherwise, I hope you have a great week. Enjoy the sunshine, and I will see you next Monday.